Right, so first off, I have to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers out there doing the work of the Lord in sincerity and in truth, that fighting, that good fight of faith. As we struggle to come out of this cursed society, looking forward to move forward to the next, right, which is a kingdom, solely governed by righteousness. This place we live in, it is tried and it is made as a burden, right? It's made as a burden to our people, right? It's nothing but hell in itself that we're living in. This is hell, right? And it's not our rest. We are not made to be here, right? Not in this state. This is not what the Lord has in store for us. Right, the Lord has glory in store for us. This is not it, right? You have right now. I guess it started at time, when being an Israelite is being demonized. Men coming out talking about where hey, you should be proud to be black. Right, you're not Israelites. Hey, listen to me, man. Who are you to say that? Huh? Are you a prophet from the Lord? Right? Did the Lord send you with that information, with that message? You are a bunch of degenerates. And we don't lose sleep, thinking about you and your thoughts and what you consider to be right or wrong. We don't lose sleep over that shit. Right? Do you think the knowledge that we have is of ourselves? Huh? You think what we're doing, you think it's of men? No, this is from the Lord himself, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. He's the one who sent that spirit in this earth to have us speaking the things that we're speaking, to have us doing what we're doing, in the highways and the byways and the streets, right? On the internet, on YouTube, putting up videos every single day, every single day you have tons of videos that go up, right? Why think we have the spirit in us to push this through this way? It's not because we're seeking favor, from you people, from whatever celebrities or whoever consider themselves to be in power to give us some form of acknowledgement that, oh, you're doing the right thing. No, that's not why we're doing this. We're doing this because the Lord put that spirit on us, right? The Lord gave us that spirit of prophecy to come out and to teach, and that's the difference between us, at GMS versus them other camps. We're not doing this for the clout or for the fame or for the glory. We're not doing this, as the scripture says, for our own belly. We're preaching this through faith that the Lord is going to deliver on what he promised, right? Seeking a better life to get the hell up out of here, right? So you can talk whatever you want to talk. You can talk your shit. You can. That's what you were meant to do. Right, let's get in some precepts right here. So this is Romans. This is Romans 3. 3 and 3. It said, "For what if some did not believe? Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect? God forbid. For let God be true and every man a liar." That's what you're just liars, right? You're fabricating a story to satisfy your own, needs mentally. You make yourself feel more comfortable, to talk your crap. But guess what? We out here, and what we're saying is in itself is a spirit against you, right? It's a witness against you, because we come out and we say, hey, listen, this is what's going on. This is what's gonna happen next. This is this society is going. This is the end result, right? And everything that we come out and speak, as time go on, it manifests itself day by day. Every day it manifests itself slowly but surely. But guess what? It is getting to the point where it's undeniable, because you're seeing it in front of you. You cannot deny it because it's actually happening, right? It's actually taking place. Talking about the MOTB, talking about them wars, talking about the situation now with in the Middle East, right? Talking about the situation, with Big Mama, Bob, our so-called allies. Talking about them tariffs. Talking about the economy. Talking about, the situation with the currencies. Digital currencies. Talking about inflation. Talking about, what these men have in store in terms of population. Right? These things keep on manifesting themselves. You know why? Because they're coming from the Lord through his prophets. That is the reason why this is happening. And you best believe it. And you know what? Soon it will be so undeniable that you'll have to eat your words. You're going to have to eat your words, shit them out, and eat them back again. Right? It's going to become that undeniable. And you know what the scripture said? The vision is for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Habakkuk 2. Right? And that's what's happening now. It's slowly but surely it is manifesting itself. It is making itself plain. Right? Things are not getting better. Right? You walk in your supermarkets, right? The price of food, it's crazy. So good services, it's crazy. Right? And people like the younger generation, they don't know because they weren't here when certain things was cheap. Right? They come and they see what in a certain way and then say, oh, hey, what are you talking about? It's BLM, whatever. We were there. The older generation, we were there to see the transition that it made and how far it jumped. Right? So we know that it's crazy. And we see what's going on. Hey, you think because you have some high ranking whatever or some degree behind the name, or you probably did military or you're a government official or whatever, or you maybe a celebrity and you have some fans on Instagram or wherever, you think you can come and talk shit and people just listen to you. Oh, it must be true because this person said it. Hey, get your ass out, man. Get your ass out. Right? The scripture said the wisdom of his word is foolishness in front of the Most High. Right? All they're talking is crap. Seeking attention or trying to seek some... Well, who gave you credibility? Huh? Who gave you credibility? Did the Lord give you credibility? Who gave them small hats credibility to say who they say they are? Who gave them credibility? Huh? Some other small hats? Who decided that they could be what they say they are? Huh? Who is the one that is so credible and you have to believe him that when he says this is how it is? Who? Your enemy? The one that from his born be speaking lies? Huh? The one that trying to cover up the history of what he did to our people? The one that rob and spoil all the nations daily? Huh? That trample on everybody? That literally take nations by blood? Huh? The ones who destroyed the Gadites, the so-called Native American Indians, and took their place, talking about the discovered? Who? He's the one who is credible to say, oh, you must be goddamn crazy out of your goddamn mind. You're worse than the enemy. You're worse than him. Matter of fact, you don't even know that he's the enemy. And that's the problem right there. Let me just get this real quick. I'm sure what the scripture has to say about that. This is Sirach, Ecclesiasticus 12:10. He said, never trust thine enemy, for as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Right? It's going to keep on showing itself. Right? It cannot be hidden. His wickedness cannot be hidden. His wickedness keep on going out there. It keep on prevailing. He cannot help it because he was born this way. Are you going to trust this man? Have you not looked at his track records? Hey, you forget what happened just in the 90s? in 80s, 90s with the syphilis test, and they're gonna come and apologize about it. Why the hell would you do that in the first place if you're not the wicked? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the feast of the judges thereof. If not, then where and who is he? Just paraphrasing. Who is the wicked if not this man? Are you going to trust him to decide if who you are? The scripture saying in let me get it. In Psalms 82. Yeah, it's Psalm 83. Let me get verse 2. It says, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. And that is what exactly they're doing when they're claiming that them small lads are the children of the Lord. That's what they're cutting off the Lord's people. They're cutting off the real people of the Lord. Right? That's what they've been doing. Talking about. Oh, you know, what do you know about? Hey, listen to me now, man. Listen to me. Hey, these men cannot be trusted. If you trust them, you're worse than them. That's all I have to say on that. If you trust them, you're worse than them. Hey, with that, I must say shalom.